People ask me, a lot who are on the come up and, trying to, get their foot in the game, if it's necessary to move away from your hometown to see success. Now, I don't say that it's a must that you do that, but I definitely recommend it. For me, growing up in Milwaukee, 22nd and Townsend, I knew from an early age that I wanted to move away. And I knew early on that I wanted to leave the mill just because it was so dangerous in my city. My neighborhood was a war zone. Every day, something would, go on in the neighborhood. We hear gunshots, sirens, you was constantly just having to watch your back, constantly. But just, growing up, I knew that I wanted to leave the crib and that I didn't want to fall victim. So at 17, when I graduated high school, I left, went up to University of Minnesota. Even during that time, I barely came home during my breaks because of my fear of being a statistic. Like I seriously had fear that I would come home and something might happen to me, not that I was a scary cat, but the fact that I just knew that like bigger things were meant for me. And I knew that, I was walking on a path to greatness. And so I had to eliminate as many situations that could happen that could, potentially take me away from continuing to walk this path of greatness. And so I say all this to say that I took advantage of all of these opportunities that I had. And if I would have let the fear of living in another city push me to go back home to Milwaukee when I was done with college, then I never would have stepped into, all of these opportunities that I ended up, having. So again, me moving out of town, me leaving my hometown, was something that was essential for me to reach my optimal success. And so whenever people ask me, do you have to leave home to be successful? You don't have to. But if you're from a place that doesn't have as many resources, then you can leave home, gain knowledge, get put in position, and then you can bring resources back to your city. So I definitely recommend getting outside of your comfort zone, move away from home if need be, get out there because the world is a lot bigger than just your hometown and where you from.